come to Jamaica, the island of real bad man. Some real dog at Pt2, some real gang bang. No run for the fair, they not garbage pan. Step up! These are the moments when everybody gun loaded. We not instigate violence, but we believe in the self-defense no matter what. These are the moments when every gangster gun loaded. We not instigate violence, but we believe in the self-defense.
In Jamaica's relentless war and crime, the worst criminals end up on the True Island Stories platform. These are their stories. Welcome to True Island Stories. This is part 2 of the Ratty and Prekeh boy wars. The origins. Now, we left the story in part 1, if you miss it, when 2 cops, Smart and West, go around there and buck up in a cruise, them, you know, man. And me, I tell you, you know, one L broke loose, run a retreat in a car. Cruise and Prekeh them and Ratty them used to collect extortion, but Ratty never too up for that still, but you don't know him rolling the floor. And me, I tell you, you know, man, one sitting, you know, jump off, you know, club, 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 boop, 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 boop. The 2 sides start exchanging, you know, man, and so them are exchange, you know, skelly well in off one another, you know, man, boom, 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 load exchange for the barrel till Prekeh them goes and zoops, escape X, you know, cut well what other see bar, you know. Alright, that go on. Now, we are going at a segment called Mr. Origins. I'm talking about origins. Now, me I go no Prekeh father, or him job, cause Prekeh father was a tough labinak, you know, in a system, you know. You understand me? So me I uncover when I say me walk with the pickaxe and I dig up so me can go into the badness. So share it and leave a comment. Alright, them say we drop off her head, drop on shoulder. Prekeh have run 4 brothers. Them father was a real top flicker. He's a labinak who used to do the most of the least around the trap. Alright. One day, you know, some pilgrim give him some money, you know, figure achieve a 1 rifle for them, you see me, go buy a strap. And him Prekeh boy, you know, feel back him icy die, and go so boom, and clamp up on them and them din and a play all his mind, you know, with the lobby knock them all all, you know. Yo, man say pass, anything, if you not like it, you know, sir, for find me. And found him they did. The man them procured the services of a serial top striker named Sheriff, where Bob Marley end up kick up back in a part 2 in a badness back as a god me hear say in deputy end up gateway back, but follow his story cause in deputy end up gateway, you know, we go do him thing. Yeah, but everything so makes sense. Go and listen. So here we go on now. The man named give Sheriff a piece of mascalta now. If you go fling a Prekeh pooper up your lane, cause him hold on them strap. Them time there, Prekeh never fly under a badness banner them time there, you see me? Them time there, as we say earlier, I just be a party and girl and bike riding, them man they love. You see me? Him was a real stunty and him not done make yet. So, Sheriff go so book now and get film deputy for drive go up a lane and the apps with him. And the man never drive round, you know. Cruise on and look for Prekeh father. Cruise on and look for Prekeh father. Dark and brawler, you know. So, me not get the looks from Prekeh pooper now and pull up on him on one party, you know, man. And Sheriff lift up a Johnny now and ask Christ permission, you know. One thing the man go find a brother and a Prekeh pooper skull, you know. The pilgrim tata knock it from Prekeh pooper, you know, man. And sight, you know, like Scarface, you know. One and the man and a kitchen with, you know. Coop, 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 coop. Yo, the man have Prekeh pa dance to the beat of theme drum, you know. The man goes so kick him, steam all Prekeh pooper chest, you know. Boop, 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 boom off him head, you know. Dark. But guess what? Sheriff them not walking far, him and them deputy man and go back up in a big pot of porridge on the lane. Hold on. You not done yet. Cause guess what now? Up there so was a 1 way in, 1 way out or something like a something, I'm sure. But all me know, after him do that, the Rottweiler them spring out pan him and say, pass. You feel like you alone have devils. and start race it out after him and him deputy from all side and all tribe in a man. People there. Sheriff dash for him bats and get low and start race out the balance of skeleton until him hear click, click, click. Them time them stuck down back a wall in a man and drop him magazine and go so and reload and stay so. And I call him driver, you know, while him a peep round the corner, you know, and I knock it single burst ease off the crowd, you know. Boop! 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 So him a wave him and now like him a call him deputy, you know. Come in, dog, come in. Yes, when him go so book now and look round for see where take depths so long. Alone those entire screech him ear I go in the other direction. The deputy cut left him sheriff stranded. Yo, and the man them go see mama blood. I would tell them if you go see. The man them start closing pan sheriff like Billy the Kid and him passy brother. No joke to your badness. Them time they, you know, Prekeh Pupa lay down up in lane, you know, I take him dead in a man. And blood a cruggled up in him throat, you know, and a run to him nose, you know, and him did a gap, you know. Meanwhile, sheriff from the corner about Jesus Christ, how we gonna do now? Oh God. Special God, let me. Sheriff was now on his own and out of his depths, very deeply out of his depths. There was no escaping the angry mob that gathered. They were out for blood. Sheriff's blood. Karma is a bitch, and Sheriff was gonna get fucked for sure. Not the way he would have wanted it. He was gonna get his lubelessly. So Sheriff there back high wall now stoop down and knock it single burst. Back him. Till him get up, you know, and sister boy, this not gonna work, you know. Me have to left your sucker, the man them a close in, the werewolf them a close in pan him, so he get up now and go so whoop, and run through a yard in a man. But guess what? Him don't know where him a go. And now the chase was on, cause them suing him fled. But the crowd where him a run from, you see where him a run go, is a bigger, more serious crowd around there a wait for him. And as him run past one outside that ground pan in front, that man just go so zoop, and he chop a axe in a sheriff forehead near range, you know, man. And him 6 pants, you know, go so oof. And go back spar them a come from, you know, in a slow motion, me I tell you. Man drop a ground with the axe in him forehead, you know. Yo, sheriff drop on him back. I look up in his sky. I frightened. Man look up in his sky and I look for nothing but him dead. The pilgrim, we give him the axe. Just walk, go over him, you know, man. And grip him axe angle, you know. And I jaw it out of him forehead, you know, man. And the axe blade stuck deep in his skull, you know, and can't come out. And the pilgrim goes, and tap in him and inside, you know, and brace him foot in his jaw corner and draw the axe blade. Till the blade goes up and pluck out, you know, man, and fly out. And the pilgrim goes, oof, and drop back in a old man bosom with up a long eye speaking a piece of wet up quivering in a mouth corner and say, hey, give me peace time, nasty blood clot. They give me peace time. And sing 2 stab in a sheriff rib cage in blood as pro time for it, you know. And said them a pilgrim ball out, on a don't kill him, Lord man, I go the man, I want away. Poof! And jump off a black in a sheriff head side, me I tell you, you know, man. And took off half a sheriff side. The pilgrim had lied. He was a badness liar. And next man ball out, yo, best side there. And goes, and shoe bag garden fucking him and he eyeball them, you know. And he whitey goes so plash and plash out a dirty, you know. And the next man goes so from out of nowhere. And Shuba belly woman cutlass in a man, wild pipe a grung in a man. And the next man say, oh, no so wicked. And lift up a ruga out of him, chose his front in a man out of him, froze it. Clip. and plaster out the rest of sheriff head top in that dirty, you know. It was an overkill. They had 4 sheriff in the early retirement. The sheriff was dead. Meanwhile, Cabby reached out a long time. I said, Georgia, I shouldn't cut left, sheriff. No stop. And them thing there, yes, sir. I hope you make it out safe, those stars. Swear. We've come to the end of part 2 of the Ratty and Prekeh Wars, the origins in Mobay. Join us for part 2. Join us for part 3 coming soon on the True Island Stories channel. And if you watch till the end, I appreciate it. Remember, leave a comment and a like. It help the algorithm. If you miss part 1, I implore you to watch it. And remember, we have 2 series with Prekeh on the channel. The scroll go down when him there 80 I do the damage. You understand? When him there Jamaica until he got, he met his untimely end. And we have one with Ratty. Him and him go on some serious works, Ryan Peter King in Monsters of Mobay series. So you can check that out. Remember, we have the Johnny Marshall story. Just dropped 5 wicked episodes. He might tell how him escape from Cayman, penal system in his own words. You understand? So check that out. And we have the Tajik Henry, one of the wickedest police story I come up. And do check out the True Island Extras, True Island Story Extras and Shorts new channel. We have 1 and 2 thing up there were not on this channel. Man, check out the Guru Bible episode 1 and 2 where we are talking about some people feel like them entitled, you know what I mean? Forget everything and you know what I mean? People get old, people get great beauty fades. Just some nice reasoning, 1 and 2 and we have some funny clips up there, Guru best clips, so and we have whole heap of shots clips so put up, so check out that. The link will be in the description. True Island Stories, Extras and Shots. Alright, bless up on yourself. Wow, good. Remember Darker Side of Paradise, the audiobook. But if you choose to pick up the gun or the knife, then there's a chance you might end up in True Island Stories. What? Well, you choose I am Joy.
Pepper, you know the real G-thing, huh? How I grow up, sometime the road tough side slow. Real patriots never buck, never fall. How they get to run, that's why. Back from the boy, we not do that. Boy, who no can't kill with joy, who no boy. Who from your soul don't know what wrong boy. Yo, and a man bust a shot him off a pack up and board. Pointed on him head back and board. Pop off him strap on him friend him for door. None of that, no assumption. I saw the ground rough, power, married to corruption. Criminal, bred from limited options. 10 generation, I see the said someone wanted man will live long. Name one, things forever buried with no done. Name one, good honest politician. Name one, and get a youth resilient. Back from the boy who no do that. Boy, who no can't tell with joy. Who no boy, who from your soul don't know what wrong boy. Yo, now a man better boy. And a man bust a shot him off a back up and boy. Pointed on him head back and boy. Pop off him strap on him friend him for door. None of that, you a man better. Things risky, for the misfit. Dead trade fit the logistic. Chris, I want the biscuit. Be a tough crackers with the whiskey. You're not listening. Crime live here, so it's not visiting. Visitors, careful, you know what the business is. Murder, plunder, pillaging, bloodshed in all the villages. You name it, you will live in it. Get rich, I do a special delivery. Nightmare, tormented images. Vengeance, bloody cycle continuing. But know you seek that, but it's no revenge. Looking at the mirror, there is no different. Man, we're full of, hey, and we know we trends back from the boy, I wanna do that. Who no can't tell with joy, who no boy. Who from your soul don't know what wrong boy. Yup, now a man better. Any man bust no shot him off a back up and boy. Pointed on him head back and boy. Pop off him strap on him friend him for door. None of that, now a man better. No assumption, I saw the ground run. Power, married to corruption. Criminal, bred from limited options. 10 generation, passing the said someone wanted man will live long. Name one, himself a lot with no name one. One honest politician, name one who. And get a youth resilient. Back from the boy, we not do that. can't kill with your own back. Move from your soul, don't know what wrong go. Yo, a man better go. Any man bust a shot him off a back up and four. Point it on him head back and four. Pop off him strap on him friend him do but none of that or that. Yo, you know the thing going on, suck a seat up a beat, you know. Hey man, take your time man. Go man.